crypto was the easiest rail, so we all opened a Binance account. It's like, I don't need to work. Really? It's like, yeah. I guess I made 10x in Solana. I spent a bit of that. Didn't work. So I spent a year with my family doing some good stuff, traded a bit of crypto. I'm like, okay. That's the empowerment.
Bitcoinzilla stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoinzilla today and enjoy the new edge. In this video, Raoul dives into why technology and crypto are the ultimate opportunities to reshape your financial future. Let's catch him up to discover how these tools can transform your life.
GDP growth, the growth of economies, the health of economies is the population growing? Because more people mean more GDP.
Right.
But they need to be productive. So they can't just be rice workers, or they can't be homeless, or they can't be whatever. They need to be productive workers.
Yeah.
So growing workers that are productive and growing debt, because we talked about how the debt system builds economic growth.
Yeah.
It robs it from the future. We've got the opposite. Population growth is falling, productivity because old people aren't productive, and debt growth broke in 2008, and we're just servicing debt. AI and robots change the entire equation. AI is infinite human knowledge and infinite human knowledge workers. Robots are infinite physical labor. Right? That's the end of the system. Our entire political system is based on capital and labor. All of the labor side, within 15, 20 years, gone completely. So we've got a complete change to the system coming. We don't know what it means. You can either fear it or invest in your own demise. But most of the big changes from AI and robotics don't happen immediately. But by 5 or 6 years, things are going to get weird. Going to get really weird. So all I'm saying to people is, you don't have long. I don't know what looks on the other side. I'm not a doomist. I think it's pretty optimistic and it's different ways of doing things. But in a wholesale societal shift, let's sort our shit out first so we can embrace it with security and comfort that we're going to be okay.
And the way that, population and productivity gets attacked by AI and robots, but the debt will be paid by the gains if you invest in this trend. So that's how you kill the debt component. How will that get fixed?
Debt only matters as a percentage of GDP. So let's say you earn $50,000 a year and you're in debt $200,000 a year. Okay, that matters. Well, if your earnings are $200,000 a year and you're in debt $50,000 a year, $200,000, less so. You earn $1 million. It's a matter of GDP growth. AI and robots increases GDP growth. Debt to GDP goes down.
Gotcha.
And so therefore it's not a big burden because the economy is growing fast enough to make all the economic activity. It really is pretty basic. But what we've got right now is an over-indebted person that is now working in Walmart, but they used to work in the Ford factory building cars. And they're up to their eyeballs in debt. That's where the world is. And what we're going to do is replace them by infinite people, infinite knowledge, lower cost. And it's not like we're going to rob those people of their future because they're going to retire. They want to retire. They just can't afford to. And then the debt will disappear, and that will unfuck a lot of people's future.
Bitcoin surged to a new all-time high of $109,356, fueled by speculation and volatility in the crypto markets. This significant move came as the odds of President-elect Donald Trump creating a Bitcoin reserve within his first 100 days spiked to 60% on prediction platform Polymarket. Daily gains exceeded 8%, but analysts are warning that latecomers could face immediate unrealized losses if the market reverses. The climb followed a week of turbulence, including confusion over a Trump-associated memecoin. Traders like Skew observed signs of potential exit liquidity being created at these new highs, suggesting late buyers might get caught as the market tests supply levels. Data from Binance's order book reinforced these concerns, showing significant hurdles for Bitcoin bulls around the $110,000 mark. Meanwhile, liquidations have soared, with nearly $1 billion in crypto long positions unwound in the past 24 hours. Despite the risks, some analysts remain optimistic, noting that Bitcoin's breakout from a consolidation range was exceptionally clean. Speculation persists that undisclosed information, potentially linked to pro-crypto policies from the incoming administration, may be driving the rally. As traders watch liquidity dynamics and institutional activity, Bitcoin's future trajectory remains both thrilling and uncertain.
Like, people in economic hard times choose extreme situations. Now, given the choice, let's say you are on a border town in Mexico, right, and you can either work for the cartel and get a decent living, but you've got risk of death. You can probably make higher percentage, you will make higher percentage returns in crypto and not have to have risk of death. So really, it kind of should force a lot of people out of other industries, more illegal industries where people need to make money. Because the reality is people in the drug business aren't bad people necessarily. The system is bad of what they're doing, but really they're just individuals trying to unfuck their future. If you're in the cocoa farms in Peru, you're not thinking that your farming is killing kids in nightclubs in Chicago. You're like, I need to make a living and pay for my kids. I don't want my kids to die off, So the incentivization structure is very different. But here we've got something that can get you out of that. It's fascinating.
The life raft.
And I see it here. The guy who cuts my hair is from the Philippines, and all the guys in the barbershop are all Filipinos. And they're all crazy crypto dudes. We parked our expedition trucks, and the friend of mine who was kind of guiding us, he's like, just be careful of the baboons, they're a nightmare here. Because they got used to humans coming, and baboons are super smart, and they are thieves. They're just the worst. Ladrones. I mean, they're just the ladrones. They're just the worst. And so we're all being careful, but the friend of mine, typical bloke with ADHD with his dad, leaves the door open. I turn around, I hear this screaming and shouting in this strong South African accent, swearing like motherfucker. Turn around, and there is a giant baboon sitting in the driver's seat of the car, full silhouette like a human, throwing packets of biscuits and food, ripping over with these guys trying to get the baboon out, but he's so scary because he's got massive teeth, and it's kind of just laughing. The baboon's like, I know how to do this. I've been doing this all the time. But I will never forget that memory of me going into baboon world and seeing the baboons beat the humans.
So, do you recall the first memory when music hit you and you were like, oh, this is it? Was it Bowie, or were you a kid? What was it?
What was the first? My parents were not massively musical. They had background music.
Right.
I think it was my sister probably buying or getting an ABBA single. And then I remember I bought a single. I remember the first album I bought was by The Beat, British album, British band. That was the first one I saved up. In fact, what I'd done is not eat my lunch at school, save the money, and that's what I used to do. I used to not eat lunch and buy records.
Michael Saylor has once again set the Bitcoin world abuzz with a cryptic tweet, hinting at a major move coinciding with President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration. Things will be different tomorrow, Saylor tweeted, fueling speculation of another massive Bitcoin acquisition by MicroStrategy. The company, already the largest corporate holder of Bitcoin, currently boasts 450,000 BTC in its reserves, valued at over $47 billion. Saylor's hints carry weight, as his last similar message preceded a purchase of 2,530 BTC worth $243 million. This aggressive strategy has generated an unrealized return of 67.7%, or $19 billion in profits, solidifying MicroStrategy's commitment to Bitcoin as a cornerstone of its corporate treasury. With Trump expected to introduce pro-crypto executive orders, the timing of Saylor's statement has sparked excitement. A meeting at the recent Crypto Ball, attended by Trump's cabinet members and Bitcoin leaders, underscores growing institutional and political momentum for Bitcoin. If MicroStrategy acts, the move could further reinforce its dominance in the crypto space. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.